friendly people. Okay, so today is kind of a comprehensive or non-comprehensive, just kind of a quick go through of the main equipment that I use for filming these vlogs. I was sitting there looking at the screen and not the lens of the camera. Okay, to start with, here is the main vlogging camera. This is a Canon EOS 70D. Canon EOS 70D. And this is probably one of the all-time great cameras for taking videos, for uploading onto YouTube and that kind of stuff, because it's got great quality. Even with this cheap little kit lens, which this is an 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens. This lens has limitations, but believe me, if this is all you have, it works very well. I have upgraded my lens to a Canon 15 to 85 millimeter EFS lens. One of the main things I like between this lens and this lens is the fact that this lens, the focusing is just incredibly loud, and it gets picked up by this microphone. This is the Rode Video Go microphone. It's a great microphone for the price, but it does have an Achilles heel, and that is if it's anywhere near, and I mean within pretty close proximity of a Wi-Fi signal. Say you're using your phone as a hotspot, or you have a drone that requires you to use the Wi-Fi on your phone, and this is nearby, this microphone is going to pick it up, and it's going to be this horrible scratching, popping noise. It'll drive you up a wall. Okay, anyway, so that's the main rig, and from here on out in this video, this is the camera I'm going to use to shoot this video. The point and shoot camera that I was using for that previous shot is the Sony DSC HX80. Well, that's a mouthful. Good value, great bang for your buck. I like the fact that it's got this flip screen so I can see what's going on, whichever way I'm using the camera. Does a really good job. My only issue with it is, and it's not an issue about the camera, it's an issue about one of the accessories I have. And one of the accessories I have for it is this little baby gorilla tripod. This little Joby baby gorilla tripod. And the mount is very tiny, but what it does is the mount gets in the way of the door that houses the battery and the SD card. And I've had to modify this. I've had to chop a good amount of it away. It still works. It's still a pain in the ass to get the SD card out of here if I've got this little plate on here. But again, that's not a problem with the way Sony built this camera. It's more of a user problem. However, I wish they had put the tripod mount a little more in the center of the camera and not right over the freaking door for the SD card. But at any rate, for the money, great point and shoot camera. Okay, the next best camera, in my opinion, is going to be on your cell phone. Okay, this is the Motorola Droid Turbo 2 or something like that. It's got, I think, like a 20 or 22 megapixel camera. Very good. If you got nothing else, use the camera on your cell phone. To cap off the ground photography stuff, I've got this like 2-year-old, 3-year-old knockoff GoPro cameras. It's not a GoPro. It's I don't even think it's got a name. Anyway, not a bad little camera, and it does have a waterproof housing, so that if I'm out on my kayak or whatever, I have something that something that'll work. I have a video or two on my channel of me paddling my kayak, and I am using this camera inside the housing. Sometimes not inside the housing, but not bad. I think I only paid like 60 or 70 bucks for this thing. It's a lot less than a GoPro. One day I'll have a GoPro, but I'm not in any big hurry. For the aerial photography, oh wait a minute, I forgot. For the DSLR, I do have the larger Joby GorillaPod here. It works pretty good. I have to be careful with this new lens because the new lens on my Canon camera is quite a bit heavier than the kit lens, which is good and it's bad. If I had these legs spread out too far, then this thing is going to go and I'm going to bust the camera out. I wanted one of these for so long, and when Christmas came around, I decided to get myself one.
Hope you feel the same way too.
And that is a drone with a very good quality camera. This is the DJI Phantom 3 Standard. Oh, and this is a custom case for it. It's as big as my torso. This is a drone. This is not a kitchen appliance or anything like that. This is a DJI Mavic Pro. It's literally smaller than the controller for the Phantom. A lot easier to fly, a lot more controlled to fly, and so forth. And that's the drone, and here's the controller. Look at this thing. It's just ridiculously small. And then, you know, when you put your phone in here, that's it. Can you see that? That's all there is to it. So let's get into portability. Obviously, I would love to be able to have somewhere where I could fit all of this gear into one bag. This is the piece of equipment that makes that virtually impossible. And let's take all this stuff, let's take the Phantom 3 Standard out of the equation, okay? He's gone. All right. This bag right here. Pardon me while I put my dead cat in the pocket. Joby Baby GorillaPod. GoPro. Oh, here's my sunglasses. Let's put my GoPro knockoff in there. Oh, and my batteries, my extra batteries for my Canon are in here. Let's put the point and shoot somewhere. DJI Mavic Pro. Well, here goes the controller. It fits nicely over here. And then I have another nice pocket. This pocket right here, see this pocket? That's where the Canon 70D lives. This one bag carries all the stuff that I need. GorillaPod fits right on top there. Everything fits snug in there, nice Velcro, and there I am.